How did you become involved in performance art?
How does one become involved in anything? How does one eat a grilled cheese sandwich? How does one sit in a chair? How does one read a book? How does one comb one's hair? I mean, these are all valid questions, but are there answers? Thank you. Thank you. This next piece of work is a piece that I've worked on for 3.5 years in South America. It's called Red Pants.
What kind of social impact do you think your work has?
I would hope none. I think traditional art has social impact. I hope that my art affects no one in no way. I think only when we can achieve a certain zero value in our work, I think when what transpires, that's when we really get to what art is all about. Am I making myself clear?
Yes, I think so. Why do you perform your performance art without an audience?
I have a cat hair on me. Excuse me. I'm glad this happened because this cat hair kind of shows what I'm about to talk about in terms of an audience. This cat hair now has an audience, and therefore it has validity. And now it doesn't have validity. My art is that way. Who am I to say what a valid piece of art is? If I have no audience, then my intentions are not there. Do you know what I'm saying? If I can do a piece and no one sees it, the magnitude of that piece is so much greater than if 100 people see it. Because what is 100? You know, what is 5,000? 5,000 is still less than 0. Do you know what I'm saying? The statement is less, if you will. So it's like this cat hair, which amused me just then. Its very being carries a certain weight to it, and I would like to think that my performance. No, I'm not quite finished yet. I think that my performance. The more people who do not see my work, the greater it is.
I see. How do you feel about the state of performance art today?
Does that answer your question?
Yeah. In your latest performance piece, Red Pants, you draw the portrait of a man who is a true nonconformist. Now, would you say that your life in any way parallels this nonconformist?
It's a very good question. Let me think about that for a second. Yeah, I do.
Where do you plan to go from here? I mean, what's after Red Pants? What are you going to do? What's next for Mr. Douglas Wood?
I'd like to continue working in my pants series. I'd like to do white pants, although I'm not sure that I understand white pants well enough right now, but I would like to do some more explorations in parts of Africa and in the Caribbean, and then possibly get onto yellow pants, which I think will be a little more difficult. After that, who knows? Thank you. Thank you. Art is zero, and zero is art. This has been a production.